Go ahead. We should be live now.
Yeah, but dogs, we run stages in this league.
JP, you're live. Go and say your thing that you wanted to say.
All right. Hey, guys. All right. Hello and welcome to. All right, quiet, please. Take it serious, guys. It's a big night, okay? Hello and welcome to the Fire Cup Series Championship from Michigan. It has been a long road, but sorry to have to inform you, the Fire Cup Series is having to take a hiatus for a while, as Chuck said. But before we do that, we have one more race to do, one more champion to crown. Now I'm going to turn you over all the way from Maine up to the booth for Ryan Dyer and special guest
JP, we're not going to the national anthem yet.
Megan.
I still have the pre-race interviews. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey Warrior, you got a copy? Hey Warrior, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say driving that number 3 Chevrolet Camaro, right?
That is
How
correct.
you feeling going into this one?
Michigan has never been one of my stronger tracks, but today's my brother's birthday, and I feel like trying to drive this thing as a sorry, these guys are cracking me up already. I'm just hoping I can drive this thing to my first championship and celebrate with my brother on his birthday.
Well, hey, you know what? Happy birthday from all of us up here in the booth to him, and good luck in the race, of course. You got a very fast number 3 car.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Chiller, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, well, you've got that number 08 tonight. You feel like you've got a pretty good shot at this championship?
Maybe. It's gonna be hard with Dodge and Warrior out there. Two pretty good competitors. And then Goal squeaking his way by there at the last minute with the win, but I don't know, it's gonna be a good race tonight. Michigan's not one of my funner tracks. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll be there in the end.
Well, hey, car looks pretty nice, though. I took a look at the paint schemes, of course, pre-race, and it was pretty good, so good luck.
Thanks. And I can unmute everybody because I wouldn't want to hear.
Hey, Dodge Dakota, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, buddy. I got you loud and clear.
Well, I think by far you've definitely been the dominator of the season, and also, unfortunately, one of the less consistent when it comes to the actual finish results. But you racked up 8 wins across the season, looking for win number 9 on the season tonight, along with that car number of yours, and a pretty nice looking one, too.
Yes, sir. I gotta thank all sponsors, Hooters, and everybody on board for this championship race. Just hope we have. I think we have a good car tonight. A decent car at least. We're just gonna see how it is on the long run. So and go from there. But hopefully I can put this 9 in victory lane and just go back and hopefully win it.
Okay, well, hey, you've been able to do it other times this season. Hopefully, you can do it when it counts.
Thank you, buddy.
And I believe that's all four championship contenders, right? Oh wait, I forgot Gull. Hey, Gull, you got a copy?
Hello!
Uh, how's Gull doing? Getting
Hello!
ready for a championship race?
We're gonna go ahead and send it on down in there and full send it tonight. That's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna send it with a bush in my hand. We're gonna send it tonight. But we're gonna send it.
Well, hey, you know what? You were able to do it only 2 weeks ago. You were able to get your first win of this season, and last year you came just that one spot away. You think you can be able to improve that finish position in the championship by one?
We're gonna try to send it somehow. We're gonna go for it again. Hopefully we can do a little better than last year and finish second. Hello.
Okay, well, hey, sounds like you're pretty good, and of course, it's always nice when you've got that beer in your hand, right?
That's right. With a bush and a hello.
Yep. Well, hey, good luck in your race, and we'll hopefully be seeing you in victory lane at the end of this thing.
All right. Thank you, sir.
And now I'll pass it off to my sister, Megan Dyer, for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. And now we'll get into the race. Okay, so the race should be getting up here any moment. Keystone is not streaming this right now, actually, Dalton. So here we go. 200 miles. Getting ready for this one. Yep. And so thank you guys though for everybody that's tuned up so far already for the championship race. So here we go. There's the invite for us to go watch the race. So here we go. We got the race started. Wow, 6 people already watching. Wow, this is more than our usual, which should be for a championship race, but was not necessarily expecting the biggest turnout. But let's get loading in here for this one. Okay. There we go. So yeah, so that national anthem was pretty cool. A lot of congratulations there, and it was kind of last minute actually for my sister doing that. So thanks to her for getting us out of JP singing that. But yeah, man, that was great. That was really good. Good job, team. And here we go, coming down to the green flag. 8 drivers, 1 race to win, and 4 of them going for a championship, including the front 2. Dodge Dakota on the pole. There we go. Is that better? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, sorry. I turned the mic way down because I knew the singing was gonna be loud. So here we go. Dodge Dakota leading the field. Quick update. Looks like the championship 4 are running 1, 2, 4, and 5. Warrior currently running P4. In behind this number, is that 95? Who is the 95? Anyway, Liquid. Okay, Liquid's in the 95. Hard to try to remember who's in what cars in this one. And it looks like the 82 down pit road. 82 coming down pit road early on. So definitely some sort of incident there for the driver of the number 82. I can't imagine that's a scheduled pit stop this early in the race. Sleevey came so close to fighting his way into this one after last week when he was in a win or go home type of situation. Granted, he would have also needed Gull to finish a few spots worse to be able to point his way in, because a win it does not lock yourself in. You still need to have the required amount of points, and definitely they were all kind of skirting that edge of having enough points, and it would have been a fight on points for Gull. But Gull ended up finishing high enough that even the win would not have been enough. So massive congratulations to all the championship guys that have made it here. And right now, looking to the inside, the 08, not able to get there on the number 9 though, looking for it. So here we go. Looks like one guy scraped the wall there. I think that might have been the 62 or not 62, 82 and the 3 as well scraped the wall just a little bit. Right now, though, Gull really kind of falling back in the pack a little bit, but that's kind of been Gull's thing, is he'll turn out very consistent finishes all throughout the race. He won't be necessarily spectacular, but he'll be there at the end with a very good finish. Worst finish of the season was a lag out, which ended up relinquishing him back to a 7th place finish. Other than that, he had pretty much all top 5s throughout the entire season, which was honestly really impressive. I'm gonna have to figure exactly how many top 5s real quick, which I luckily have a stat sheet here on my computer. But yeah, so he's been top 5 and then top 10ing the field to death. Actually, yeah, he's yet to have a finish outside the top 10, and won't have that happen today because there's only 10 drivers in the race, 29 laps in this first stage, so should be still a little while left in this stage. But that 08 still continuing to pressure into the first one, and yeah, so he's put down 16 top 5 so far this season, including his 1 win, and 20 top 10s in all 20 races so far. Tonight will make 21 top 10s on the season. just a question, though, if he can add that championship to the column. I say a lot of other guys, though, really had some staggering stats as well, but he did lead he led the entire series on top 10s. The only driver to fail to make the top 10 in every race the entire season. Never missed one. Never finished outside the top 10. Rarely finished outside. Only 4 times he finished outside the top 5. And those are some very staggering numbers for someone to be looking at. Hey, we've got Betty White in the chat. How's it going? 13, there isn't a 13. There's the 3. Oh, the 10. 95. 18. 73. Not sure who you were talking about there, Dalton, or Drew, sorry. But yeah, I don't think there is someone in the 13. Not tonight, at least. Yeah, and here we go, looking to the inside, actually, for the championship lead there. The 08 looking on the inside of Dodge Dakota, and that number 9. And I say, kind of going for an inverse of the scheme that he did earlier this season to make the Night Owl Hooters scheme that we'll see in 2020 from Chase Elliott if we get back racing and Hooters is still on the car, which if all goes according to plan, I believe that still is the plan. But of course, we've seen sponsorships fall apart for other drivers in recent days, weeks, and months. But yeah, so as of right now, though, I believe Hooters is still on that one. And 18 looks like he might have had looks like he has a torn up front end, which is not good this early in the race. The 3 is running, I believe, he's running quite a bit back, but I think he's actually in 3rd place. Yeah, he's 3rd place behind the front 2. The front 2 though, are really starting to drive off, and those BOC racing teammates, they're battling it out for this race lead and the championship right now. And all 4 championship drivers are in those Chevrolet bow ties, so kind of unrealistic compared to real life, but then again, we do have a lot more Chevrolets in the field than any other manufacturer, so it makes sense that we would have an increased amount of Chevys in the Championship 4. Okay. Yeah, you just thought you saw it? Makes sense. But yeah, so right now though, the 08 really wants to keep that pressure up on the 9 just to make sure he doesn't make a mistake all race long. I mean, we're still racing with easily over 70 laps to go. There'll be 70 laps to go when we get the caution flag. But yeah, these guys though, they're racing like it's, I wouldn't say last lap, but I'd say they're racing like it's about 10 to go. And actually, the Championship 4 qualified 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't even realize that. But hey, I guess they really are proving why they are the Championship 4. Yeah, so I guess they really did prove throughout the season why they are the Championship 4. Oh, and the 10 car spins out. Oh, and the 73 and the 95 on pit road. That could potentially prove really well for them, as I believe that potentially might be a race to the line. I didn't actually see if anyone else got collected in the 10s issue. Actually, it looks like there was no one else around, so potentially might not be a it doesn't look like there might be an update for the caution flag, which kind of unfortunate for those guys. But as I believe they will need a pit stop in this first stage, so they're just getting their scheduled stop out the way now to try and play a strategy later on here. I don't know why everything got out of sync there. Let me. Yeah, I'll just leave it out of sync. Sorry about the graphics being a little out of sync, guys. I'll try and have that fixed for next race, but Here we go. First championship contender comes to pit road, and those fresh tires, they're going to mean a lot. So, as I say, we're going to have to see, is this going to draw the 10 to pit road? The 10 will stay out. So, here's the next question. Will this drag Dodge Dakota to pit road? He's another one of those drivers who's still yet to make his pit stop for the stage. And I guess technically Pulp's the only non-playoff driver. Well, him and JP, I guess, are the only two to not make their pit stop so far. So far, it doesn't look like any of them are really too bothered about Warrior pitting now, which could prove to be Warrior's benefit here early on, or later on, especially if he can maintain this lead lap. And here we go. Here comes the 9. Here we go. Trying to put championship contender a lap down. Early in the race, if you can do that on track, that sends a message right there. Even though really I know the pit stop, it doesn't mean a whole lot. That will send a message of you're a lap down, especially if a caution comes out. And especially if it happens after this, after they fall out of the, after the whole pit cycle hasn't cycled through and they are no longer the free pass. But this could also be an impact right now for that 08, because that 08's now no longer able to keep that pressure on the 9 because he's got the 3 right in front of him. But the 3 car slides out the way. I don't know if that was intentional to move out the way of the 08, but the 08 lets him back in line, so he's giving up a lot of time on track to this, essentially letting the 3 waste his time. I believe that the 08's got to come to pit road here, I would say. Like, he's let the 3 slow him down so much here, and he stays on track. That is definitely not a good thing to see the 08 stay on track. He should. I don't know why he didn't come to pit road there. Did we see Gull come to pit road? No, he has still not come to pit road either. Looks like JP, though, has, and he is already being caught by the leaders to be put a lap down on pace, which is very worrying. So here we go. The 18, he's still got a little bit of a gap, actually. I thought he was still a lot more off the pace and on track to get caught. Actually, maybe the 9 will catch him here in a lap or two, but it's going to be a little bit. Let's see. Here goes the 9, absolutely coasting it into the corner. Just kind of coasting it in, backing up that corner, trying to get that good run off. And here we go. Let's see how the 18 races the 9. A little bit of contact, but for the most part, looks clean. Looks like JP kind of backed off the corner to try and might have tried backing up his corner, but oh no, maybe he's coming to pit road. Yeah, the 18 comes to pit road. Man, that 08 gave up so much time in behind that 3. I mean, he's got to be able to run that 9 down. I would say he's got to at least get the gap back to what it was that lap when I said he should have pitted, if he's going to make this at all worth his while to have continued to battle that number 3 car. Because the number 3 car, he was a lap down, no real sense to mess with him, and I think he should have come to pit road there. But I guess if you can at least close it up here as they both come to pit road this time. And no, I'd say the gap was still too big there for the 08 there. So here we go, the number 18 coming off the pit lane now, and he's going to be only a little bit ahead of some of these other guys that he's going to be coming up to try and battle, I believe, for position still. So yeah, so still a lot of these guys, but right now, the 08 actually, a strategy call there, 2 tires, I believe, for the 08 there, gets him out in front of the number 9. I said that he should have come to pit road then, but that was thinking that they were going to be on the same strategy. The 08 now has pulled the strategy move and will end up being the championship leader here as the 10 will continue to fall down the running order a little bit just due to the way things have all cycled out. But now that 9 car, he's going to have those 4 fresh tires, and he's got to make them work because the 3 is closed in on him, and of course the the 08 with that strategy call to get out in front. Oh, and here comes Gull. Gull actually going a lap down to the championship leader, that 08, and also the leader of the race. So that will be Gull now. He's in the free pass, but he's going to have to maintain that the rest of the stage if he wants to get that free pass at the end of the stage, or he could potentially get a caution before then to get him back on the lead lap. So here we go. Chiller absolutely just running this car super still through the corners. Actually, I'm going to just watch on board with the race leader because I don't actually know too much about how to drive this. Track, so I was just starting to run it tonight for the first time in a while. So, okay, so you enter a little higher and then arc it down into the corner. Okay, so I was trying to enter on the bottom and run the bottom all the way through. And clearly, I guess I should have known that from Kyle Larson, that that's not how you run that track. But then again, I also wasn't on a custom setup, so I wasn't really sure. But these guys are also on presets, so yeah, that's definitely the line to run, it looks like. Though we also end up Gull really trying to fight for this lead lap. Oh, and the 08 slides. The 9 now up there battling as well on those 4 tires. Oh, the 08's going to have to hang on to it the rest of this stage if he wants to have a shot at the stage win. Just to insert himself as for sure a championship threat, because right now he's essentially just going to have to hang on, because really the stages don't mean a whole lot except for guaranteed cautions. No points will affect the championship. The wins that anyone's got or doesn't have from the rest of the season don't come into play here. So yeah, it looks like though the 08's going to continue to slide though. He's really struggling on those old tires. Good thing is that he's got a caution coming up at some point here. I'd say the real question though is going to be, can the 10 continue to keep pace with this 9? Potentially keeping the pressure on him as well, because that's another championship contender. I don't know about going down below that line though in the tri-oval. I know you can get a little bit more, you can cut a little bit of distance off the front stretch there. I don't think it's worth it for the amount of risk of spinning yourself out down there. I don't think it's worth it for the slight amount of speed you might gain for a single lap. Maybe in qualifying it might have been worth it, but can't imagine that's going to be worth it in the race to run that every single lap. But maybe that's what Dodge Dakota does that I don't do, that has made him a Fire Cup champion in the past. Actually over the number 10. He was the guy that got it from the number 10 last season. So late on in it. But the 10 definitely seems to be keeping some sort of pace here. Yes, that Championship 4 was actually... I mean, they seem really even on pace when they're on even tires. As we see the... the 08 spins and crashes. Man, that's going to be a bummer, especially for being so far out the way. That's a single car incident. That will not result in a caution to get Gull on the lead lap, but it will involve a another championship contender now going to the back of the field. Yeah, it could be a lot of time in the long run, but is it worth it for... I mean, if you spin out once, you're going to lose well over a tenth. I mean, if you're only gaining a tenth of a second through there, I can't imagine that would be worth it over the long run compared to the risk of potentially spinning yourself out or nicking the grass. Which, of course, nicking the grass, that's more of a thing I'm worried about because I'm not particularly talented at this whole racing deal. Hence why I'm up here in the booth. and not down there winning championships like Dodge Dakota has done, and like these 4 really all are championship level drivers. But here we go. Gull seems to have lost a little bit coming off that corner. It was the first real time I noticed any real gain in that lap time. 95 going by that 08. 08 actually doesn't look like he's got that much damage on him. I mean, a little bit of a crinkled hood, but for the spin that I saw and the impact into the inside wall, the car doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's certainly damage and certainly not as good as as you would like it to be. And the caution flag has come out for the stage, it looks like. So, Dodge Dakota, your stage 1 winner. And I believe that will be Gull getting his lap back with a free pass. Oh, there we go. Looks like the graphics resynced themselves up. Okay. However that works. I don't understand the whole software thing quite yet. Oh, I know why. It's because I've got a different number of tabs up, I guess. Thought I counted it out and it was all the same. Maybe it was just in sync that one moment that I checked it. And I say, they are joining and leaving in sync. It looks like they're just one. It looks like they're just one slide out of order. But here we go, coming off the pit road, and looks like the 95 might have actually been on pit road as they were doing that. So I don't know what number everybody's gonna be going to for the next league that they're gonna be joining. Because I know a lot of these guys are moving over to a league called Cyber Racing League, which I will also be moving over to as a broadcaster, and I know a lot of these drivers are heading over there as well at season's end. I don't know, I haven't learned all the numbers yet for that series. I'll be learning that as I believe we'll be getting going next week. So, no real rest for a lot of these championship guys. Looks like the 73 might be lagging a little bit. But the number 3, able to get out in front with a bit of a strategy move, I guess. Potentially a strategy move or just a really lucky break with the pit stop. Yeah, they are slightly out of time, but out of timing actually, but oh well. Yeah, I thought I reset the scene to get it to work. It's gonna work, but oh boy, that's the car sliding into the outside wall. Looks like another car through the grass, and it looks like the number 9 might have been collected in that as well. Man, rough ride there for the 82, and that's gonna certainly bring out the caution flag yet again at the line. So they're gonna race it back to the line. Let's see, can the 82, or not the 82, the 82 is in the wall, the 08 be able to close this gap up and really kind of run down the 3. Now, if the 3 did make a strategy call to try and gain some track position, he could come and get tires if he decides that after that one lap run that it isn't going to work, but to be honest, he held the lead for the lap that they were green flag, so yeah, URL draft at 8 p.m. on Friday. I will probably be there. I'm gonna say, I don't know how the guy that works every night's gonna be there, but that's neither here nor there. Here we go. Under the first caution for contact of the day, and the second caution overall. I know. I'm just pulling your leg, Keystone. Here we go. Coming into the pit road, and oh, the 08 pulls the strategy move once again. Man, he's full of strategy tonight. Now let's dial him up actually and have a quick chat with him. Hey, Chiller, you got a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
So, Mr. Strategy right now. I mean, you've been just pulling the strategies left, right, and center to get track position.
I don't know about strategies. Strategies strategies during stage 1 didn't really help me that much.
Yeah, it looked like the 2 tires kind of wasn't enough grip there for you.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Hey, better to test out in stage 1 than stage 3, right?
Fair enough.
So, well, hey, I mean, maybe this strategy here will get you up there. And hey, at the very worst, what's it going to do? Cost you, what, like 5 spots?
Yeah, well, we'll find out here soon enough.
Well, hey, you know what? For right now, you're the race leader. And hey, if the race were called right now, you'd be the champion.
Ifs, Ryan, ifs.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Here's not an if. Dodge Dakota's back in the pack, so you won't have him up there for about a half a lap or so.
Man, half a lap, that's pretty generous for Dodge.
Well, he's starting back in 5th position. You're right, probably about the front stretch.
Turn 1.
Good luck and have fun in the rest of the race. I'll let you focus on this restart.
I will try my best.
There we go. Strategies coming through, and the green flag will fly at Michigan. Once again, and the 73 goes and gets a pretty good boot to the 08, and yep, here we go, Championship 4 within about a 1/10 of a second of each other or not, and oh boy, they are all over the place. Completely all over the place. The 10 car in the wall. Oh, 73 down into the 08. 3 wide for second. Right now, I would say if you're the 08, I think you back out of this one. I don't think I'd want to be 3 wide with those two right now. And there goes 95 going backwards. And here comes that 9 car. Took him a battle lap to get to the back bumper of that 08. And he's still not gotten a real good shot up to the lead. Granted, they were almost all involved in a wreck coming into turn 1, so I think, to be honest, the pace that he's gotten up through this field is still pretty impressive. But yeah, man, that 10 car, though, he got absolutely slid into the wall, it looked like. I don't know if anyone got into him or if he just got way out of the groove there and just slid. Let's see what we got on the rest of this one. Looks like the 10 car just kind of biding his time coming through the field. Meanwhile, the 9 and 08 are going to try and track down the race leader in that number 3 car. So, number 3 absolutely leading this race. A little bit, I believe, by some of that being a little bit of strategy, because he was able to keep himself up in that top 2, top 3. He was able to get out in front, but now here comes that number 9 car all the way around the outside. Not sure you're going to be able to make the move on the outside, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the move on the outside. He might be able to hang tough on the outside, but I don't know about passing on the outside. So maybe if you can get the 3 to go up there and block, maybe you can get the, you can get the ability to go that inside, but then you also kind of leave yourself open to the 08 getting to your inside, like what just happened there. And kind of leaving yourself open to a potential attack. Though he was able to hold serve off the high side, so not too bad a start for all these guys. And the 10 starting to work his way back up towards the front, but battle for that lead position. It's side by side. Who's going to lead at the line? Let's see. And it's going to be Dodge Dakota at the line, I believe. Only by about a 16th of an inch or so. It was close. But I think Dodge Dakota had that one at the line. Not that it really matters who leads this lap. All that matters is that final lap. Contact into the rear of the car. Luckily, that will not create a tire rub. And here we go. Going into the corner. The 3 on the bottom. The 9 a little higher. Entry. That's going to allow the 3 to kind of take the lead entering. Not going to be able to come up and block because Didn't really get clear. Didn't have a moment of getting clear, but he was able to lead this lap and is going to be able to try and drive it in deeper and try and clear that number 9 on entry here. Yes, he will be able to clear him. And yes, it looks like he was able to put just a little bit of a block there. Don't think it was intentional. It was just kind of a fading up the track, but managed to use it as a block and a pick there on the driver of the number 9. But now the 9 going to the inside. Not sure that's going to work. That just kind of looked like someone getting aggressive because he wasn't able to pass the 3 for a couple laps here. And now he's got the 08 all over the back of him once again. So this 08's actually looking pretty aggressive as well for this race lead. As he was able to beat his teammate, I believe, at Talladega earlier this year when they went 1-2 to start the playoffs. And of course, how nice would it be to end the playoffs with another 1-2 for these two? And I'm assuming Chiller would like it to go the same way, though Dodge, of course, would love it to go the other way. And here we go, though. Dodge Coda gets the inside of Warrior there once again. And Warrior gonna fall in line behind it, looks like. Yeah, Warrior's gonna get cleared behind the 9. Here comes that 08 now, right on the back bumper. These front 3 are right nose to tail. I would anticipate, yeah, there we go. We see the 08 get really aggressive to that inside. Looks like they might have had a caution flag, actually. Looks like we might have had a caution flag somewhere else in the field. Not really sure. Oh, it might have been the 73 and the 82 there. Well, let's go talk to Gull, because he got kind of, I want to figure out what happened on that restart there. Can you hear me, Gull?
Hello!
Oh, well, that restart definitely did not go the way you wanted it to. Any idea what happened? Because I just kind of saw your car go up the track out of the corner of my eye.
We just had a little incident there. Yeah, it'll be alright, though. We had a little incident.
About as big an incident as you almost just had with that 73 spinning?
Yeah, we bounced off the wall, went down in the grass on the front stretch, and then we came back up the track and got smacked. And Sleepy said hello to us.
Ah, did you guys complete the world's fastest high five? Or are you guys not quite that
we
close?
were just trying to say hello very fast.
Okay, well, hey, you know what else you want to do really quick? Get this pit stop done, right?
We're going to try to get these boys in super mode here.
Also, kind of find it funny, with the way the qualifying worked out, you're pitting right in behind the other 3 championship contenders. Because you guys all qualified 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what we can do here at the end. Hopefully I come out and win.
Well, just going to let you know, you might want to watch out. Look at that yellow car in front of you.
I see him. I got my eye on him right there. He's right there. There he is. How you doing, JP?
I thought you were about to turn dead right into him when you said he's right there. And just kind of put a wheel on him.
Just kind of put a donut on the side of his car there.
Yeah. Well, hey, good luck to you in the rest of the race. And, hey, maybe you can go out there and get a championship.
Well, we're going to try again this year. See what we can do.
Man, that was fun. I love Roger. And it's interviews like that one that really makes it obvious that he is definitely, I think he's one of the most fun guys in the group. He definitely is one of the ones where if you rub him, he won't care, and you'll both be laughing about it in like 5 minutes because no one really cares. He doesn't really care too much and doesn't hold much of a grudge to my knowledge, so. Here we go. Green flag is back in the air, and looks like really the top 3 were really the only ones on it for that restart. And they're going to try and make it 3 wide. 3 wide for the championship into turn 1. Now, of course, still long ways away from a championship, but 3 wide for a championship nonetheless, because that move there could potentially be the one to win you the championship. Unlikely, but hey, you never know. Maybe that move will be the one. And they're still side by side, the 9 and the 3. Dueling it out. Elliott and Earnhardt, but not quite. Dave and Jamie there, dueling it out for this championship right now in the championship lead and the race lead, because there's still a race going on. There's still 8 guys out here, and 4 of them aren't even caring about a championship. They're just looking out here for a race win. Because race wins are still a thing, even though 2020 happened. And has really kind of, for the most part, made racing not much of a thing so far. Here we go, the 9 diving it in. 9 able to clear off the corner, but I thought the 3 was about to look immediately to the inside, and I was about to say we're about to see a very Carl Edwards type situation there. Either with him and Keselowski at Atlanta or Talladega. Either one of those I felt like we could have seen a replay of. Where essentially the guy slides across the nose of someone and one guy tries to block one too many times. But they all stay going the right direction, and the number 95 up there. Uh-oh, here we go. The 10 is still trying to get past Ryan Newman in driver form, a.k.a. Never Give Up JP, who I am convinced will never give up on anything. I am very convinced, both by his Xbox gamer tag and just having talked to him a lot, I am convinced he will never give up on anything. So, hey, at least the Xbox gamer tag doesn't lie. I don't know too many of these guys that. I think if Liquid were to ever change his gamer tag, I think changing it to Liquor Dog might be about right for him. But beyond that, I think most of their nickname or most of their gamer tags make a bit of sense for them. But yeah, right now though, this 95, he's really he's really the best help there is for the number 9 there, and he just got into the 10, or not the 10, the 08. Oh, and the 10 slides as well. So the 9 will be running it out here for the finish to the race. Or not to the finish of the race, but the race to the line. Sorry, my bad. I misspoke. They still got plenty of laps left. Looked like I'm sure Chiller doesn't have some nice things to say right now about that 95, but yeah, let's go talk to the 95 and see what he wants to say about that, because I've talked to Chiller already tonight. And it wouldn't be fair not to let Liquid talk.
No, you can get.
Hey, Liquid, you got a copy?
I got a copy. Go ahead there, Mike Joy.
Okay, well, hey, you're running 3rd. Not really going for a championship, but there's still a race out here to go win, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm out here. I want to win the race, but I'm just out here having fun with these guys.
Yeah. Any perspective on what happened there with you in the 08? It looked like.
My car got a little loose coming out of that turn. I think it was 2. It got so loose, I couldn't control it, and I think my rear end just tapped him and just spun him around.
Yeah, that's what it looked like for me too. Yeah, turn 2 is the one that you always get loose coming off of onto the back straightaway.
Yeah,
because you have next to no banking at that point. I mean, that's the least banking at any point on the track, so it's a very easy place for the wheels to just kind of light up.
Yeah, well, I also played Chiller in a NFL league, Madden league, and I don't feel bad whatsoever what I did, because the beating he's been giving me the past few years, so I don't mind that.
Well, hey, don't worry, JP, I'm sure is about to wreck you coming off the pit road, so.
Oh, I see that, he's right behind. Oh, no, I see that. Okay.
And Dodge Dakota disappeared.
But it's great to be out here with these 4 championship drivers. I don't know who I want to win, but
really,
all
I
4 of them I'd be happy with
I say I thought I would have been
I
able
think
to guess
Dodge
who
got
I thought
shot.
you were gonna be rooting for.
Well, who do you think?
I would have
Who
thought
you
you'd been
got?
rooting
Who
for
you
that
think I
purple
got?
car. Different shade of purple every week.
I am rooting for that purple car. I am rooting for that purple car, but I'm okay with all the other three guys winning. But,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm rooting for that purple car.
yeah, I know you and Gull are pretty good friends, so I figured
Yeah,
that
I
he'd
was trying
probably.
to hype him up today at work. I was trying to hype him up. You know how
Yeah.
Gull is.
Well, all you need to do to hype him up is tell him that there's gonna be Bush in Victory Lane.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'll be sure to. A few laps ago, I'll be sure to throw that out there.
Which, by the way, I did make sure there is a cooler of that up there for whoever goes to Victory Lane. So.
You hear that go? Gotta go. Roger's excited now. He's gonna send it now.
Just wait till someone realizes I'm not actually even old enough to actually stock that. So, yeah.
Oh well, don't say that yet. You gotta say that after the race.
Well, I'm old enough to actually load the fridge. I'm just not old enough to purchase the beer. I know because I actually did load up some Bush the other day at the at Target where I work. So I did.
Yeah,
I literally
Roger
loaded a
loved it.
cooler for him.
Roger and old Taylor Pop Nonfiction, they would have loved to see that.
Yep. Well, good luck, and I'll let you focus on this restart because with JP nearby, who knows what could happen.
I know, you're absolutely right. But we're here though. Thank you, sir.
So, yeah, not really sure what's happened to Dodge Dakota. He's back out. No, he's in behind the field. And now it looks like he's going up there to go get his lead position back. It looks like, I don't know if he had something going on around him. Keystone guy's awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. So here we go. Rolling to the green flag. I believe that they might have gone that time. Yeah, it looks like they did coordinate, at least the front two coordinated that they were going green that time. So I guess that's the two that matter because that's the two championship contenders on the front row. And no one really kind of fell way behind. Looks like Pulp might have backed out, but then, or not backed out of the race, but backed down on the restart. Which, to be honest, might be a good thing because he's been a magnet, for instance, so far. And it might just be looking to try and stay out of a couple to try and get himself up towards the front. So, here we go. The 9 car all the way down to the grass. The 08 in the grass as well. Further on back there in the pack. And the 9. Oh! The 08 through the grass as well again. And he slides up across the field. And that's going to be another wreck. Only a 1 car wreck, though. So it will stay green flag. And assuming he can actually get it, he should be able to get it going before they get back around to him and end up causing an incident. Because, yeah, that's the biggest thing about this is that as long as the single car isn't going to be like right in front of the field within a matter of seconds, and they have a reasonable amount of time to get off the track before causing an incident, which at this track they definitely do. Some of them, though. It's a little bit more questionable with some of the short tracks if they do actually have enough time to get out the way, but here we go. Michigan International Speedway for the Firekeepers Casino 400. Didn't actually have enough characters in Casino for the title, so it's just the Firekeepers 400 for us, I guess. And hey, we've got children watching this probably. Well, maybe not live because it's kind of late for children to be watching, but yeah, kid gambling laws, that kind of stuff. Hence why we can't have casinos in my Pokemon games anymore. Man, I wish we still had the game corner and whatnot in the Pokemon games, but that's topic for a completely different situation. Right now we got racing and racing for a championship as well. Looks like Gull kind of bit. Actually, he's still running 4th. Actually, never mind. Those front 2 are actually still racing pretty hard for this top spot, and to be honest, I think entering Yeah, entering the championship for actually Chiller was the most inconsistent of the drivers entering the championship for with a 4.94 average finish. Dodge Dakota, Warrior, and Gull were super close actually on average finish. Wow. You kidding me? I'm just looking at the stat for the first time in a while. They were all separated by about 0.14 between Gull, who has the lowest average finish, and Dodge Dakota, who has the third best average finish of the group of those four, which is remarkable that they have that good an average finish. And of course, some of them might actually be bettered by today's performance, as we are not necessarily guaranteed that they'll have better finishes, but they're very well in the driver's seat to have them. And here comes the 08 to pit road, along with the 95. I think a two-tire call here. I know it didn't work out for him last time, but it might be what he needs to try and avoid losing a lap to the pace that these leaders are running with that damage. But that'll be a call for Chiller to make. Of course, he'll lose a lap temporarily. Uh-oh. Did they throw the caution for something? Oh, there's cars around on the front stretch. JP into the wall, and technically the cars on pit road are still lead lap cars, so.
Who is this?
Hey, Chiller, you got a copy?
Yep.
Just wanted to let you and Liquid, since I know you can also hear me. You guys, were you guys racing the line, or are you guys under a manual or an automatic caution from the stage? I just noticed that it looked like your cars were moving a little too organic or automatically. Are you guys under the stage caution?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you guys were or not, and I wanted to make sure that if you guys were under a manual, that you guys knew that you were both would have been lead lap cars at the end of the caution period, assuming it was race to the line. Well, good luck in the rest of the race. I'll let you focus on this restart. Congratulations on winning the lottery, I guess. Because, yeah, there we go. The 08 and 95 on the front row for the restart. Man, they've got to be they've got to be feeling pretty nice that they're now out front leading this thing after. I know the 08 was involved in a bit of an incident, and actually the two of them were kind of tangled up a couple cautions ago, but here goes the 9 on the bottom of the racetrack. And the 10 comes up the track. Oh, and championship contenders, they spin the 95 hard in the inside. Actually, how on earth? How? How did the 95 not touch anything? Oh, and it looks like, the 08 spun in 3, it looks like. I need to just quickly ask the 95. I feel like I keep talking to the same people, but.
I
Hey,
know,
Liquid.
they went around us like, fuck. Oh, I'm around again. Gosh, my wig is all yeah, go ahead, got a copy.
How on earth did you not touch anything the first time you spun there? I can clearly see you've touched something
no
this
clue.
time.
We got a lot of good drivers out here. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was nuts there.
Because, I mean, you obviously touched some cars there as you got squeezed kind of between the championship contenders, but then managed to somehow not hit the inside wall there.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've got saved for the season.
I'll tell you what, though,
with that one.
my rear spoiler's destroyed. I can't hold a turn right now. I don't know what happened. It was just nuts.
Rear spoiler looks fine. Your front, your hood doesn't look good. Yeah, your hood looks completely screwed up, and the back end looks real nice. Like everything from the, once you get to the driver's door, from there on back looks like you haven't touched a thing. At least on my screen.
Oh man. Well, on my screen, it's pretty bad. Now, my driver and passenger side's pretty good, but my rear end and front end just look terrible.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got that 360 camera that they took away from the broadcast booth for this game, which I don't really understand, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, but you know.
Also, when they added splitter cam, am I the only one that thought that that was going to be primarily for the person in the booth?
You would think so.
Because I can't imagine anyone racing in that view for extended periods of time. But oh well, who am I to question?
I forgot the pit.
Who am I to question 704, right?
Yeah, don't ever question it. Here we go. Hollow Lit Swaller.
Well, good luck in the rest of the racing. I'm sure you'll find your way back up to the
I'm gonna
front.
try. I hope so. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I'll try and talk to someone new on the next caution flag. Looks like they're still racing around. Might have been just trying to get their to unlap the or not unlap, but take the lead back from the 95. I think the 95 might have gone and taken 2 laps around instead of 1 before coming into the pit. So, it happens. So, 2 stages in the books. Okay. We're over an hour in the books on the race time, and we're coming to the green flag one more time. Coming back to it. Let's go back to racing one more time here, boys. Green flag's back out, and this could be the last restart. We don't really know because the way the caution flags have fallen so far, that they've had strings where we've gotten some green flag runs going, and then we've had some pretty short runs where we have a caution before this point in the race. But here we go, that 3 and 9 though, they've been battling pretty much all race long, either for the lead in the championship or for the lead lap for the 3 when he had his incident early in the race that relegated him to a lap down. So yeah, so far though, it's actually doing pretty well though. These two battling side by side still. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, this racing is still pretty good. Okay, so man, are they still side by side? Oh, yep, they're still definitely side by side. The 3 cars just proved it, and now they're in line. Man, I did not think they were gonna be side by side that long. I was about ready to call the 3 or the 9 clear. I didn't know who it was gonna be, but I was getting ready to call one of them clear, and then all of a sudden I see they're still side by side, and it's like, what? Yeah. So right now though, the championship 4 running 1, 2, 3, 4, proving that it will take a championship to win this, or taking a race win to win this championship. As of right now, at least. Now, of course, connection issues have plagued 2 of the championship 4 frequently, especially entering the playoffs. In fact, they almost eliminated the number 3 from the round of 8. Luckily, he was able to advance, though, after having a string of disconnects in a row, and finally got it figured out, whatever it was. Kind of just random bug there, which I guess it's kind of like a motor popping. Every once in a while, you bring a bad motor to the racetrack. and it could definitely bite. Okay. So yeah, right now though, this championship 4, the 9 looks like he's slid back a little bit, but I mean they're all still right up here in the mix. I mean, can't count any of them out. Looks like Gold's playing the game I would probably play if I was in this situation, especially watching the way that these guys have raced from the views that I have available to me. I'd be expecting these front 3 to wreck, so I'd be hanging back like Gold, just try and take advantage of the track position when I get it. Though granted, at the moment, we're not getting track position. It doesn't look like, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't. But here we go. Looking for the race lead. 3 wide once again, and oh! Contact the 08's around. Continues to race it out. Not going to get there, and oh! The 73 goes into the back of him. That's going to make it 2 cars, and that will bring out the caution flag. I believe 73 might have run into him intentionally for the caution flag for him. And to be honest, I don't blame him too much. I mean, it doesn't really benefit him to have that caution, so it isn't like he did it to try and benefit himself. Caution flag's out, though, and you know what? Let's talk to Dodge Dakota here. I said I'd try and talk to someone new, and yeah, let's talk to him. Hey, Dodge Dakota, you got a copy? Hey, Dodge Dakota, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, buddy. I got you.
So, about something I actually said in pre-race. You were the 3rd most consistent entering the championship 4 out of the 4. And actually, it's only about a .1. Yeah, the .14 difference in average finish between you and Gull.
Wow.
Yeah, and Warrior was only about .02 behind Gull, so yeah, everybody was pretty close on average finish there, and they're littering the front stretch, getting ready on the pit
that's
right
crazy.
there. Yeah, well, what's been crazy was 3 wide for the race lead there, though. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
We was them two, the 8 and the 08, or 3 and the 08, excuse me. They were battling, and I made it 3 wide, and I went all the way down to the bottom. When I went all the way down to the bottom, I just saw the 08 just took a hard hit into me, and then it went from there. So I don't know exactly what happened with them two, but luckily we didn't get that much of a damage, and we're gonna tighten it up just a little bit more and go from there.
Yeah. Let's just say he went like a ping pong ball.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, you and the 3 were playing some ping pong there, with the 08 as the ball. Well, good luck, and hey, right now it's still out there leading the field. And the championship 4 has been up front all day, so it looks like it's going to take a win to get this championship, probably.
It's going to be hard. With all of us up here, it's going to be hard. I think it's going to come down to some little bit of rubbing and racing and, bump and run, so I can just see it coming.
Yep. Well, hey, you've been pretty good at getting these race wins done, so maybe you can get one more done.
10-4.
Maybe, just maybe, Dodge Dakota can cap off one more win for the season, make it 9 wins on the season in the number 9 for championship number 2. And they're 3 wide up there. Yeah, I don't think they're going to let Cole get away with starting 3 wide. He'll probably be 3 wide entering the corner, but I don't think they'll let him get away with being 3 wide 3 wide that early on. Here we go. Green flag will be out this time. Green flag, green flag. yeah, so the 9 able to get able to be a little bit clear here going into 1, but coming off of 2, you've got JP running right up the rear bumper of everybody, and Pulp actually trying to squeeze around the outside in that number 82. But right now, that 10 and 3 are battling it out. Usually it's 10 and 2 for cars, for where you put your hands on the steering wheel and whatnot. But Chiller's rooting for all the BOC guys. It looks like. Not really sure. Are you? He's not driving for BOC in any series, is he? Don't think so, but I don't even know what BOC stands for. I'm not really sure, and haven't really asked. I don't think so. I guess I shouldn't be expecting an answer if I don't ask the question, right? Yeah, right now though, Warrior running it right in behind that number 10. Could maybe try and hook up with the 10. I mean, the tandem really doesn't work too well here just because you have to lift out the gas and you have to coordinate that lifting spot. And I mean, your top speed here will never hit what it will at, say, Daytona or Talladega, where you'll hit like 210s. And there we go, though. The 10 makes a little bit of contact with the outside wall, and now the 3 gets around and will set his sights on the number 9. And the 95 has more contact with that 08 there, as the 08's just trying to fight his way through this field. Because the 08's had quite a bit of trouble here early on, and might be able to, he's going to be trying to pull from behind, it looks like, to try and get this one. And here we go. Looks like the 10 is going to be taken too wide by the 73. 73 looking to the inside. I say this track definitely has the ability to produce an exciting finish. Just any sort of long run, it looks like the 9 has the field covered for right now, at least. Now maybe someone will make the right adjustment here later on to maybe a changing track condition. I'm not really sure, but I feel like at some point the 9 is gonna lose some of his speed, or at least the field will come a little closer together. I just feel like the field is probably going to end up a little closer, and we'll probably end up with a short run to end the race regardless, so it doesn't even really matter. So here we go. Got 73 running in behind. This is still probably the most interactions I've had on a stream all in my time on YouTube. And oh, the 9 sends the 73 through the grass, and actually there's a little bit of pavement there the 73 could have used to try and not do that. But comes right back up in front of the field, causing a lot of chaos for everybody, and hooks the 82 as the 82 was sliding through the grass, trying to avoid everybody. Gets hooked by the 73 into the wall, and that's going to bring out the caution flag. It's going to be a race to the line, though. I think the 10's too far back to really make much of a challenge for it, but could have possibly been. Yeah, looks like the 3 is going to be able to hold on coming to the line. 3 in the second, so man, it just feels like he's been thrown about a ton though in that number, in that 08 tonight. He's definitely, it might not have been his fault that he was the worst on average finish of all the guys entering the championship 4. Granted, his average finish is still less than 5th. So, I mean, averaging a 5th place finish is not a bad average by any stretch of the imagination. It just happens to be lower than the others. So, here we go. Everybody's sliding in there, and oh boy. Everybody's just wrecking around Golub. Let's go talk to, let's go talk to, let's talk to Sleepy there. Hey, Sleepy, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Oh, well, looks like you're having some fun there in the grass. hooked the 82 there late. Any idea what started all of that? Looked like maybe you and the 10 made some contact.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of contact there.
Well, I'm sure you didn't mean to hook the 82. It was just kind of funny because he was sliding through the grass trying to avoid everybody, and just at the last second you hooked him into the outside wall, and
Yeah,
everybody was around
it
at
was,
that point. No one had any control
Oh,
of
yeah.
their cars at that
Yeah.
point. And hey,
No.
Goal wins the race off pit road, it looked like. Maybe? But yeah, so how's your
I
car
got 27
handling
seconds repair.
now? Prior to
Car
the
feels good.
yeah, prior to the 20-something seconds of repair.
Oh, the car feels good. I mean, it handles good and stuff like that. It's just little things keep happening. I keep just getting spawning, or I spin myself or something like that. But hey, it happens. I'm just out here to have fun.
Yep. Let's say definitely a pretty good track to have some fun because there's plenty of room to go racing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's say that's one of my favorite things about Michigan as a championship race is that there's plenty of room to go racing. So if a couple guys get to racing, they can go ahead and beat, bang, spread it, and have room to save it without absolutely wiping out everybody.
Right, absolutely. I mean, like I said, there's plenty of room, so anything can happen within these last 25 laps.
Yeah, including JP finding a way to wreck you.
Hey, maybe JP will find a way to win. Who knows?
I mean, he's restarting fourth, but I'll let you focus on this restart.
All right.
There we go, getting a little bit of normalcy back into this. Streaming, because I hadn't been doing them for a while just because I didn't want anyone to accidentally slip up and say the C word, but to be honest at this point I don't really care when it comes to what they say. So I mean, they're going to be unfiltered regardless, and I guarantee there's going to be a swear count of more than 3 probably in most of these streams, unfortunately. Just because when you're doing live interviews you can't filter anyone's opinion, so... And Gull is actually your race leader right now, and he's leading this championship. The 08 gonna try and run second here. 73 though gonna try and race it out for that second position. And yeah, if I'm just curious, I think JP might have actually. Yeah, JP actually, I believe, did cost the 73 a legitimate shot at this over the last couple weeks, but I mean, I guess we'll take a look at it at the end of the race and probably see what could have been for the 73 if he's able to get up there and win this race. Of course, if he was a championship 4 contender, because in the end, that's what it would have taken. Would be and he goes and pays the 18 back. He goes and pays it back. Yes. Whew. Wow, that was unexpected, but hey, you know what? That was pretty good. Oh man, that was awesome. JP finally gets paid back for all that. As I was saying about JP costing the guy a championship. Not sure if Sleevey heard me or not, but I'm just going to get him dialed up here early on. Hey, JP, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
First off, I'm just checking real quick. I believe that would have been a caution, but I wasn't sure.
What's that?
I believe that there
Maybe
between you and the
Mike
73
Stewart.
ended up bringing out a caution, if I wasn't mistaken. Just want to make sure I'm not talking to you under green flag.
Yeah, well, Sleepy kind of got into me. I went down to the grass, and I guess they felt bad, so they called their caution.
Well, there were 2 of you in the
Sleepy felt
grass.
bad.
I mean, you were both sliding through the grass at that point. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, that might have been payback for all that you've done to Sleevey throughout the latter half of this season.
Yeah, it might have been. but we're
Oh,
going
we ain't
to
done and over with yet, with it being the last race.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, Sleepy. I can hear you too. By the way.
we're going to go put that behind us and focus on winning the final race of this season. So, like to take the time to thank all the corporate sponsors we've had this season. So, Two Gay Construction and yeah. So.
Let's say so. I'm assuming there's not going to be much retaliation then from the 18 going back and trying to wreck the 73 then, considering it sounds like for you it's water under the bridge.
18 doesn't feel like retaliation tonight. He's got a car capable of winning and he's focusing on that tonight.
Okay. Capable of winning might be a stretch, but fast car capable of a top 5 might be a possibility.
He will get better than 7th.
That might be a stretch, actually.
Oh!
And there goes JP ruining his great car, slides it, and actually doesn't make contact with anything. Wow. I think that's the first time in his career that JP has not made contact with anything. So, those laps are starting to wind down here. Man, that 9 still looks fairly clean for how chaotic this race has been. And now the 08 and the 10 on that front row. Right now, there's no championship implications between any of them. Here we go. Green flag is back out. And here we go. 3 wide for the race lead. JP gonna look to try and make it 4 wide. And they go out down to 2x2. It looks like at the end of it. So 2x2. That's not too bad. Although with JP in the mix, who knows what could end up happening. They all sail it down into the corner. JP putting his car really low there. I know I put my car there in practice and spun myself out a little bit. And he is continuing to just kind of squeeze that 9 car down there. Oh, he's not going to be able to keep blocking like that. He's going to, at some point here, he's going to have to understand that 9 car is there. And he's going to have to give that spot up. But right now, it looks like he's actually going to be, the 08 stacks up with the 10. And the 08 goes for the spin. The 95 goes for a slide as well. And the 10 car through the grass just a little bit. Holds it steady though. And I believe they will be racing it out to this caution flag. 18 in the wall. And that's going to put the 73 right in behind them. And here we go. Caution flags back out, and they are rolling it down. You know what? I think the only championship could... JP just went and shoved the 73 down. This is awesome. Let's go talk to Warrior. He's the only championship 4 guy we haven't talked to yet, so... Hey, Warrior, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Ryan. What's going on?
Oh, well, you're leading the race. Just curious, do you know what the lap count is?
Right when we come by the line while we're in pit road, it'll be 10 to go.
Okay, 10 laps to go. And how's your car handling? Kind of been a quiet day.
It's handling the best that it has been all race. Now whether or not that's good enough to beat the 9 car, that's another question. He's been strong all race, but this car's been continuously getting better, so we'll see.
Well, if JP blocks him like he did this last run, it might not matter. Because he was blocking that 9 car pretty aggressively. I thought he was going to wreck off the nose of the 9, and then he somehow didn't. I don't know if the 9 just backed off or what. But it looked like he was either going to wreck the 9 or he was going to spin off the nose of him.
Well, I'll take your word for it. All I can handle is from where I'm at and this restart.
Well, you might need to figure it out a little bit more because he's going to be right on your rear bumper for this restart unless you choose the outside lane for some reason. I don't know why you choose the outside lane except for to not have JP on your bumper, but just figured I'd let you know that
It's all right.
Okay.
We'll do our best here, and hopefully we'll see you at the end of this.
Well, hey, you know what? If you do end up having some kind of issue where you flip, Safe Light's there to help you replace your windshield.
That's right.
Although I don't know how much of glass that is versus just very strong plastics, but that's neither here nor there.
They cover it all.
Yep.
Just want to thank Black Mamba, Chevy, Gatorade, and Safe Light for this car.
Well, it certainly looks fast.
Just want to get my sponsors out there.
Yep. And driving a fast number 3 tonight. I'll let you focus on this restart. 9 to go.
All right, thank you. Yep, coming up to 9 to go.
Okay, 9 laps to go in a championship. A season-long championship, and it comes down to 9 laps here. These better be their 9 best laps of their seasons. Because that's all it's going to come down to here. Is 9 laps and a championship to win. The 3 car gets out in front. Is he too far out in front? Wow, he actually got a really good restart there. And the 10 on the inside line going to try and make it 4 wide, I think, there for a brief moment. And JP up to second. Guys, JP is trying to pass for the lead. Keyword trying. He's back to third now. Okay, that's a little bit more normal. And that's going to collect up 2 championship contenders there, the 08 and the 10. 73 goes through the grass. 8 laps to go. Caution comes out. I'm curious. I don't really know what happened there with Gull. I'm going to actually ask him under this caution. 8 laps to go. Just going to keep reminding myself just so I don't forget myself.
I hit the wall head on.
Hey, Gull, you got a copy?
Hello?
Hello? You got a copy? Oh, my. Yep. Well, you got a copy with someone.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right. That's a little entertaining out here right now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you knew what ended up causing that one between you, the 08, and I'm not sure exactly what actually started it, so. Looks like with 8 to go, everybody's trying to decide if they actually want tires or not. But, yeah, any idea what happened, though, between you and the 08, or potentially someone else prior to that?
We just had a little run in there.
Okay, well, still think you got a car that can win this championship? And do you think it's going to be tires or track position?
We gonna see. We're gonna see what the pit crew can do here. We got a little bent up hood here.
Well,
so we gonna see what happens.
I'll let you know this. You seem to be the only driver in the Championship 4 favoring tires over track position, so I guess that's a benefit.
I'm trying to. Yeah, we're trying.
Because
we're still out here fighting.
Well, hey, you know what? You're gonna have the best tires, so you might want to make it work coming off of turn 2, because that's been a low grip spot all night for everybody.
We're gonna send it. We're gonna fully send it here.
Let's say, also, keyword, it's been a weak spot of everybody's. It's been pretty much the only weak spot I've seen in Dodge all race was he got slightly loose coming off of 2 a couple of times.
We're gonna try to take advantage of these fresh tires and send it fully.
Yeah, and then just double checking. You're coming up to 6 to go this time, right?
Yep, 6 to go, 6 laps.
Which means this will be the final restart with 5 laps to go.
Yep, it'll be 5 to go when we go green.
5 to go in the final restart. Warning, JP is 5th and will probably be taking you 3 wide going into turn 1. Oh, or he's 4th and will be ahead of you anyway. I don't know. Sometimes it's harder for me to tell where everybody is. But good luck, and I'll let you focus on this restart.
Okay, sir. We're going to try to make this entertaining for you for the last 5 laps here.
Isn't going to be a green-white checker like it was last year, or last season at Phoenix, but no, between the 9 and the, or between the drivers of the 9 and the driver of that number 10 car. Don't remember if they were both in the 9 and the 10 last year. I know that he was in the 10 last time. Don't remember if Dodge was in the 9 then or not. But here we go. Everybody's bunching up. I believe he was actually in the 4, maybe? Don't remember. He swapped numbers a bunch of times that season, so. Here we go. Coming to 5 laps to go. Oh, contact between a few of the guys towards the back, and the 95 getting way up the grid. There we go. He drops back as they go green flag. And here we go. The 73 to the outside, looking for that race lead. Not really going to make too much work, it doesn't look like there. And oh no, Gull spins. That's going to end his championship hopes right there with 5 laps to go. Gull's championship run ends here. About 4.5 laps shy of the finish. Now it's going to be a battle between these top 3 for the championship. Drivers 1, 2, and 3 looking for that championship. Dodge Dakota, Chiller, and Warrior there in that number 9, or in the numbers 9, 08, and 3. And here we go. Oh, the 08 goes up the track after a little bit of contact with that with the 3. So I guess we aren't really going to see the tires versus track position argument because they all took track position over tires in this front 3. So I guess we know that track position did matter because Gull spun out, and that's kind of unfortunate. But here we go. 3 laps to go this time. Dodge Dakota's got his nose in the wind. He's going to try and hold on for 3 more laps. 3 more times around. Let's see what we got here. 3 more laps, and a champion will be crowned. Oh, and it looks like the 3 cars championship run ends as well with 2.5 laps to go. Now we know it will be one of these 2 for BOC. For BOC Motorsports, BOC Racing, I'm not really sure. But here we go. Question is it going to be the 9 or the 08? I kind of wish he'd driven the 8 instead of the 08. Just because 08 is kind of clunky to say, but Hey, if he wants to run the 08, he can run the 08. So, and I'll just go through the tongue twist, a little bit of a tongue twister there and say it. Here we go. 1.5 laps to go. And the 08 looking on the outside, not really going to be able to make much happen, I don't think, on the outside. I think you're going to have to make a diving move up the inside. I think that's going to have to be it. I think you're going to have to move him on the inside, but maybe you can use the outside lane in the tri-oval to set yourself up for a good run into the corner, but I think in the banked corners, you're going to need to be on that bottom. Unless you're going to try and have the other person lose the grip on the bottom. But 1 lap to go, half a lap to go now technically, and the 9 car has his nose in the wind for championship number 2. He's looking pretty fast going into turn 3. I think it's a mistake or nothing here. Looks like Dodge Dakota coming through turns 3 and 4 for the final time of this season. Dodge Dakota will win at Michigan, and Dodge Dakota is your Season 2 champion. Back-to-back season Fire Cup champion. Nice job. Let's go talk to him. Nice job, Dodge Dakota. You're the Season 2 champion. Back-to-back seasons.
Man, phew, that was nerve wracking.
Yeah, I thought the 08 was
That
going to
was
try and
nerve-
get you. It just looked like he was too committed to trying to around the outside rather than trying to move you off the bottom.
Yeah, with the 3 in the 08 was pretty good. I was very, very worried about them too. Not last restart, I kind of got shuffled back, kind of hurt. But then I got back up to the front, and I don't know exactly what happened to the 3. I don't think I looked in the rearview mirror and he got into the wall.
Yeah, it looks like he got loose coming off a 2.
Out, but
yeah, it looks like he got loose on the old tires off a 2.
BOC, I gotta thank Chiller, Brandon. Appreciate you for being a part of your team this year. This is my last year here on this Fire Cup. I can't complain about 2 championships and 9 wins. I hope y'all have a good season next year.
Yeah, well, hey, 2-time champion, Dodge Dakota. Hey, you're the only ever Fire Cup champion. Just think about that because they're all going over to Cyber
and
instead
I
next season.
Back-to-back wins.
Back-to-back and only.
This win was very special too. This goes out for my uncle. I lost him last week, so very, very heartbroken and everything. And hope he's all right, man. He's in a better spot. He's not suffering. But I'm gonna go celebrate with team.
Yeah, he was up there watching down on you as you got win number 9 to claim the championship for him. Win number 9
Thank
just
you.
to match that car number. Great job. Hey, Chiller, you got a copy?
Yep.
Did you have anything more you could have tried to give Dodge Dakota, or did you just not have enough for him?
No, I fucked myself on that last lap. I went high above him entering 1, and I just screwed myself over.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the way it goes sometimes. You win some, you lose some, you crash some. And hey, at least today you didn't crash, right? Well, didn't crash at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Warrior there. I was on that inside and we made contact at some point.
Yeah.
And he went around.
Looked like he got loose coming off of the corner. Yeah, it looked like he got loose coming off the corner and just lost it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hey, you know what? You did really well throughout the season, and just came up a little bit shy. But hey, 5-win seasons, nothing to be to feel bad about. And hey, you gave your teammate one sure hard run there. Hey, Gull, you got a copy? Hello? Gull, you got a copy?
Hello.
Oh, well, hey.
Hello.
Looks like the tires didn't really get a chance to fight for the track position that you gave up for them. Any idea what happened there with 5 to go?
I kind of messed up there on the first turn and went down on the apron and lost it. So I don't know what the tires would have did there.
Yeah, it just looked like it was a lot of contact with people in the back and just kind of couldn't stay out of the eye of the storm.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, you know what, though? You did get your first oval win, at least that I've seen. I don't know if you have other oval wins that I don't know about, but you got your first oval win in this series over or at Chicagoland earlier this year. So, let's say, still a pretty solid season. 21 top 10s.
Oh, yeah. We had a good season. We just didn't finish it off the way we wanted to.
What position did you finish in anyway, exactly?
I think 5th.
You got 5th? That would put you at 17 top 5s.
6th or 5th, one of the two.
Ah, well, if you did get that top 5, that would be your 17th top 5 of the season, which you definitely top 5 the the field to death there. Just wasn't able to get it done when it really mattered.
Oh yeah. Catch a break there.
Well, you caught a break. I think that might have been what spun you out was you hit the brake pedal. I don't think that's actually what
Yeah.
you did because I don't think anyone hits their brake pedal on this track, at least not at that point in the track on a restart.
Yeah.
But hey, it was a valiant season anyway, and hey, you're going to be going into Cyber, I believe, with a lot of these other guys and going to be trying to compete for that championship over there.
We'll try to be the inaugural champion over there on that one.
Well, hey, good luck, and hey, remember, you still got that Thomas Cup championship as well to chase for.
That's right. We're gonna switch over the focus on that now.
Hey, Warrior, you got a copy?
What's up?
Looked like just got loose coming off of 2, battling for the second position there.
No, not loose in the slightest. This car was the best that it had been. I don't know, maybe it was just me holding my line or what happened, but my screen chiller came up and completely took the left front end on me, and it took me right into the wall.
Yeah, I initially, from just kind of watching it, I saw a little bit of contact, and I just thought the old tires didn't quite have enough grip to hold on to it. But as I say, then again, on a controller, it's very easy to just kind of have those slight contacts turn into a lot more. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not how I wanted to finish the season in this race. Definitely had a strong car. Felt like it was good enough to do a couple more moves on Dodge, and from the looks of it, it would have just been close all around. But it is what it is. Just wish it didn't happen, but that's racing.
Hey, just remember, 4 wins on the season. Pretty good all-around stats for the season. And hey, you still got other leagues. I know you're a part of Thomas Cup as well, looking for that championship, and going over to Cyber, trying to be the inaugural champion over there. So lots to look forward to still.
Yep, thank you, man.
So that'll do it for the Fire Cup series here. No, thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in along for this wild journey that we've been on as a group. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in, for whether you turned in as this is your first race of the season, or if you guys have been watching all the way through every race. Thank you guys for everybody tuning in. Of course, also major thank you to the URL, but Warrior's not competing in URL, so but yeah, also major thank yous to my Uncle David, who's come on as one of the as one of the Patreon sponsors, and has his name on that banner. Of course, second link down below if you guys want to check that out and maybe get your name on there as well. But other than that, I think that's about it from all of us here at the Fire Cup Series. So thank you guys all for watching, whether it's just this race, whether it's all the races, whether it's any amount of races. Thank you guys for your support throughout this season. And a lot of us will still be seeing you guys on track and racing here throughout the entire rest of our time. So we'll see you guys in another race here pretty soon. So thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, live stream, or whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a good